Shelter Afrique roots for public-private partnership to address housing shortage. Pan-African Housing Development Financier, Shelter Afrique is calling on African governments to embrace public-private partnership while developing housing projects to address the increasing shortage of affordable housing in the continent. Speaking at a two-day technical training session for property developers and contractors, Shelter Afrique's Chief Executive Officer, Andrew Chiponda, said that both the private and public sector players in the housing sector should work in collaboration in order to achieve the dream of affordable housing in the continent. In addition, Mr. Andrew Chiponda said that the company's 2019-2022 strategy is to promote public-private partnerships, PPP, in order to address the housing deficit in Africa.
Everything is related, so public-private partnerships are critical because you cannot develop the 500,000 housing as government alone or even as private sector alone. Both must work together in a collaborative approach, and I think for us, we are playing that role as a developmental financial institution to say how do we bridge the gap. Where there are problems, we want to resolve them. So this workshop today is actually providing pragmatic solutions into trying to find ways of expediting the implementation of public-private partnerships, because when they work, they're able to develop at scale. If you look at the government of Kenya, they've already allocated 7,000 acres alone of land around Nairobi. Secondly, what have they done? They've also, of course, created the housing fund, which will generate 57 billion, which can actually be used to support developers that want cash guarantees to develop housing. What have they done? They're also prepared to buy all the houses that the developers are actually building. Then they allocate them to the beneficiaries. So when we see all those things, we see what's happening on the supply side with the housing fund, what's happening on the demand side with the Kenya Mortgage Refinance Company. We see hope, and we want to support in that hope.
In the same breath, Housing Secretary in the State Development of Housing and Urban Planning, Mr. Patrick Butcher, lauded Shelter Afrique for convening the session, which will go a long way in boosting the sector's capacity to offer affordable housing. Mr. Butcher reiterated that the government's role is to create a conducive environment for individuals and organizations to thrive. Hence, it will partner with Shelter Afrique in order to achieve the Big Four agenda.
In the implementation of this program, government will contribute land and also the infrastructure. Infrastructure means government provision of water, access routes, power, ICT, so that now we can be able to reduce the cost of construction. We expect the county government also to provide land, and then we are facilitating the county government to provide the infrastructure through the use of Kenya Urban Support Program. I think what is happening is actually training people how to get involved in the affordable housing process, because many people do not understand how the government is going to implement. But I think this kind of a conference brings people to understand their role in the implementation of the affordable housing program.
Shelter Afrique has created a center of excellence which will house and promote research activities and will be the point of contact for training, advocacy, and capacity development in housing and built environment in Africa. Besides, through the PPP modality, the private sector will offer a dynamic and efficient way to deliver and manage public infrastructure.